Welcome back to HISSYFIT. We have reached a very bittersweet point of the summertime. It is back to school season already. I always hated the end of July, early August, late August feeling of summertime because that's when television starts playing back to school ads, that's when you start hearing about it on the radio, that's when your school starts sending you the paperwork about the materials that you're going to need for all of your classes. It's a bad time. Thinking back on my entire educational experience, I don't know how I did it, but specifically, I have no idea how I did grade school. I hated grade school. I went to a small Catholic school. It was just, God bless my little grade school heart for going through that, because even now, as a grown adult, kind of an adult, I could never fathom doing that again in my life. Now, there were only two good things about grade school. The first one was being done grade school, and the second thing was the back to school shopping. Now, I'm a shopaholic. I can shop for anything and get excited about it. So to try and give a little bit more of an exciting undertone to going back to school, here is my quintessential grade school starter pack. First things first, you're gonna need stationery. Now you can do the absolute least and get the most basic stationery, or you can really go for it and be super extra and get some fancy stationery, starting with a Vera Bradley pencil case. Vera Bradley was super duper popular in my grade school, and it's just a lot better than carrying around one of those shitty little like fake leather ones that they sell. And it's also great for storing your gel pens. You're not supposed to write your papers in them, you're not supposed to do your homework in them, but you do it anyway. At least I did. My teachers did not always appreciate it, but there's just something about the way that gel ink just glides across the paper. It's harder to read later, but it feels good at the time. There's also stuff like notebooks and folders and all that, and just like before, you can go super basic or you can go super extra, and who better to go extra with than Lisa Frank? I don't necessarily have a Lisa Frank notebook, but I've got tons of Lisa Frank stickers all over my notebook, and I got these stickers at Five Below like last year. But I remember having like really cool Lisa Frank folders that had like all the colors and the patterns. There was one with like little baby cheetahs, and then there was one with a whale, I remember, and there were some cats with paintbrushes. I used to love that one. Lisa Frank anything will brighten your school day, I guarantee it. I never ever thought to do this when I was a little kid in grade school because I always relied on my parents. But if you want to be a super self-sufficient grade schooler, start a fund for the school book fair. Just put away like $1 or $2 whenever you can, because I know I used to go balls deep in the book fair and buy so much stuff, mainly the stationery, which is why I'm tying it into the stationery section of this. I remember getting pens that were sparkly with little like puffy fuzz balls on the top. I also got an entire little mini stationery kit that was Hershey chocolate scented, which in hindsight it really didn't smell that good, but I just had to have it. But I think it would be a great idea to squirrel away some money for that, because nothing's better than being a self-sufficient grade schooler, and then you can always re-up on some new stationery midway through the year. Keep yourself fresh, keep yourself fly. The next thing you're gonna need to guarantee a great school year is your comeback outfit, and what better place to go to for that than Limited 2? Limited 2 was a beautiful place full of bright colors, obnoxious patterns, and accessories for your room that you probably really didn't need but you really wanted, like a doorbell. When I was in my Limited 2 heydays, my favorite thing that they released was the t-shirts with the arm socks. Please comment down below if you guys remember that, because I'm sure I'm not the only person that remembers the arm socks. It was the most awesome, most edgy thing ever. I felt like if Avril Lavigne and like Lindsay Lohan from Freaky Friday had a baby, it would be this arm sock trend. It was always like a cute printed t-shirt, and then like it was like a half glove right here with your thumb coming out, and it went up to about here maybe, and it was patterned sometimes. It was the coolest thing ever. I thought it was awesome, and I would always wear my arm socks for days when we had tag days, because like I said, I went to a Catholic grade school, so I couldn't wear a back to school outfit, but when we had tag days, we could wear whatever we wanted, and I would always go all out because I was always extra. And the next thing you'll need to complete your Limited 2 look is a very nice hairstyle. You can do it up with some scrunchies. I'm a big scrunchie fanatic. Even to this day, they don't dent in your hair, which is why I love scrunchies so much. Or you can really do it better than most and go for the butterfly clips. Now, there was the basic little plastic butterfly clips that everybody had, or there were some, if you were really lucky when you went to Claire's, there would be some types of butterfly clips that had like actual little springs on the end, and the little metal wings would actually swing as you moved and stuff. Those were awesome. I loved those. They were a bitch if you got your hair stuck in the springs and stuff, but who cares, because you looked cool. If you really want to do your back to school look up, finish it off with some Heelys. And now, for the final, ultimate finishing piece for your back to school starter kit, the perfect away message. Before texting way before Snapchatting, before social media was the force that it is now, AIM was our one way of communicating with our friends after we just saw them from school. I remember spending hours customizing my profile using fancy fonts and pretty colors, and I remember the anxiety of creating the perfect away message for when I had to leave my computer to go eat dinner. I believe away messages was probably the very first place where we started subtweeting people. It's just the perfect little spot for some passive-aggressive conversation. I can definitely say I am so happy I never have to do grade school again, but the memories are fun to look back at even though I hated it. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. Make sure you comment down below what some of your favorite grade school essentials were. Give this video a like if you love Lisa Franken butterfly clips. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys next week in a new video.